Flight boss, bitch. This is the mind of an Antares moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God's duties and responsive motherfucking abilities. Goddamn, there's visual ability going on right now. And you know, reason why I even stuttered on my intro right there is because, you know, Mercury is a motherfucking, actually Mercury in a retrograde, but you know what I'm saying, it's in Libra, which is my opposite to my Mercury. So things might not come out as clear as I want it. It's kind of fuzzy, and we actually low on air right now, so communication is all fucked up with everybody right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's coming across the wrong way with each other, and it's like it's a no choice type of thing right now, because the energy that's going on right now is very low on air. You know what I'm saying? There's only one planet in air right now, and that's Mercury, and Mercury is in Libra, 5 degrees Libra. So you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. And you know, yesterday was I'm doing this video, this is Tuesday. Monday was a very hard Monday, because it was in conjunction. So, you know, I had to live out my Monday, you know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and live it out and learn the little aspects I was needed to learn within the day, because that's why I really wasn't even going to do this for this week, because there's so many goddamn, you got 5 or 6 planets in motherfucking retrograde. Everything is looking back and over things and redoing and re-editing and reissuing and rehatching and reassessment and resettling. It's all got to do with the rewind button that's going on right now. And it's through all the energies, and you know what I'm saying, this shit kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying, because it could leave you pondering upon something, and you just revisiting something you don't need to revisit. And you know what I'm saying, right now is a very strong emphasis on not looking back right now, but it's hard to not look back when you're in a situation where you have to revisit certain issues. And right now the energies is making everybody rethink and revisit issues that they don't really want to revisit, but it's no choice because of the energy that's going on right now. So however you go about it, and however your sign and your planets are lined up, that's how you gonna go about it. But it's not an easy task, and every day is a learning aspect. But you know, let's get into it right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me check the time. Alright, now the sun is in Virgo. Now Monday the sun was in 8 degrees Virgo, and Aries was in what, 9 or 8 degrees in the moon. So we had an in conjunction going on right there. So basically everybody didn't understand what was going on. It's almost like your actions don't understand the way you're reacting, and your reactionary state don't understand how you acting. So it's almost like we didn't understand how we feel, and we didn't understand the actions we was doing, because we thinking that's how we feel, but really it's not. It's really what the pleasures and the mind consumes of us with these energies that's taking place. So, you know, right now it's a little easier, it's a little smooth run over, you know what I'm saying, because Aries, the moon has time to actually move a little ahead of the sun. So it moved on a little bit. It should be in like 20 degrees or something like that. But you know, it's making it a little easier, but the energy is still there. So you know, just kind of be precautious about expressing how you feel, and kind of analyze your actions a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Analyze. Make sure you got it down to the detail how you want to say something, because you could, no matter how you say it, you could try to do it the most cleverest way possible. It's going to come across in a non-understanding type of way, because we're in a non-understanding type of energy right now with the sun and the moon. You know what I'm saying? Then when Mercury is Libra right now, everyone wants to be sarcastic right now. Everyone wants to put things in their brain to come across in a witty, nonchalant type of way, in a detached way. But it's Virgo may help it a little bit, because that's the ruler of the sun, where the sun is at right now. Mercury is the ruler, and it's the rising of Virgo. So what happens when it's in Libra, the sun is looking at Mercury. So the sun is wanting us to do Mercury type things, but it's in Libra. So people are wanting to express themselves and wanting to be in relationships and stuff like that. But by the moon being in Aries, the type of when people want that, what they're going to get back from it is a negative aspect. You're not going to get back the harmonious aspect of it. You're going to get back, like when you want to reach out to someone, it's going to be on an argumentative note. It's not going to be on a note of harmony and harmonious times, just because the squares that's going on right, the quincunx that's going on, and then the opposition that's going on, and the semi-square that's going on just between the sun. So it's a lot of things that's going on just with the sun, moon, and Mercury. I didn't even get to Venus yet. Like, let's see what's up with Venus. Okay, Venus is retrograde in Leo. You know what I'm saying? It's at a 3 orb conjunction with my rising sign. I'm 17 degrees Leo, but see, that doesn't really help because I'm looking back on things that I think I used to like. I'm looking back on things that I thought I wanted to do. It's a whole different aspect on it right now. It's like something reached in the sky and grounded me and brought me back to reality to see what's ahead of me in order to get what I like. And you know, just living in those times right now is kind of weird for me. But for the overall energy of everybody has to look back on pleasures, and everybody feel like communicating about it. But by it being so low on air and the energies already, it's hard to communicate it in the way you want to. And by it being a quincunx between the sun and the moon, any way you come off is going to come off a little not understanding. So right now it's just good to be around people who understand you, because it won't go that far. It's good to be around. It's not good to be around someone who pisses you off right now. It's not even good to try to indulge into anything right now. Like today, like even this week throughout the follow, maybe it's going to ease up by Thursday, Friday, and shit like that, because you know when the moon goes into Taurus and then the moon goes into Gemini, both of these are allies of Virgo for now. You know what I'm saying? And even though air and it's a square between Virgo and Gemini, when the moon goes into Gemini, they share special interests with each other. They just go about it in different ways. And that's due to the fact because they're both ruled by Mercury. So they both understand the intellect of each other. They just may express the intellect in different ways. You know what I'm saying? But both are thinkers, you know. You know, Jupiter, Mars is in Leo also. So Mars is putting an emphasis on people are willing to go out their way to gain their pleasures and their interests right now. But by Venus being in retrograde, is making people look back to see all the pieces that you may have missed in order for you to not go through with the aggressiveness of going for it. Like, for an example, say you want a girl or something like that, right? And Mars is in Leo, so it's you want that aura around yourself right now. You setting the stage to attack it. You setting the stage to attack the motive. Right now, you're going to go get her, right? But, you know what I'm saying, by Venus being in retrograde and is in Leo, it's making you look at everything what made you not holler at her in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's making you look at why you didn't even talk to her to begin with. So you're in conflict with that right now. And you don't really want to express that to anybody because the energies is low on air right now. You know what I'm saying? We got one planet in the air, and that's Libra. You know what I'm saying? Saturn is still in Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? We still have a retrograde Aries, a retrograde Neptune, a retrograde Pluto, and a retrograde Chiron. So we are even looking over our hurts, because Chiron is in retrograde. So right now we looking, all these retrogrades is making us look back at all the things and all the lessons that we have learned for us to be here right now in any situation we in right now. But see, by it being a quincunx between the sun and the moon, and by Mars being in Leo, it's like we're trying to force ourselves to move forward. But all these retrogrades is not allowing us, so we have to move forward and moving backwards, if that make any sense. The only way we can move forward is moving forward through past issues that we have within ourselves and others. You know what I'm saying? Pluto and Capricorn, so your base structure is going to change. The way you usually do things is going to change, and it's making you look back at how you used to do things. And while by Mars being direct in Leo, you feel like you need to go back to that. But the retrograde is making everybody unaligned basically right now. Everybody's unaligned. It's unaligned right now, and people need to get with it. But it's hard to get with it when you can't even communicate it or express it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? So this week is a learning process. Like I said, it's gonna ease up by Thursday, Friday, you know what I'm saying, going into Saturday. But these couple of days, and from Monday, Sunday, and right to right now, it was a learning process. But not so much of what you're consciously aware of, but the behind the scenes aspects. It's a very because all these signs are spiritual signs that the all the planets is in right now. So you know, you have the fire being in trine with the fucking Uranus in retrograde. So people are trying to change. Mars is in Leo, that's the sextile. So people are trying to change, but they have to change by looking back at what stayed the same. You know what I'm saying? If that make any sense to y'all. The North Node is in Libra, 0 degrees Libra to be in fact. So, you know, the North Node is pushing people in the direction of being practical, but being more sharing and more expressive with we're trying to go forth with the communication. But right now, that's the learning process. That's why I'm doing this video, and that's why the conversation even came out the way it did, because the North Node is in Libra. So this is what it's set out to be. But since it's 0 degrees Libra, it still have to be practical. And the practical annotations that's going on right now is the sun and the moon. You know what I'm saying? It was just the sun is in Virgo, the moon is in Aries. And when it goes into Taurus, I don't want people to think that, oh, it's easier now. No, it's still going to be a form of a discomfort, but it's just going to be more out of agreeable state. Like right now, when people will be able to agree to disagree, as opposed to right now, you won't be able to. You know what I'm saying? But when the moon goes into Taurus, people will be able to agree to disagree. And that's due to the fact because still, Mercury is going to be in Libra, and Venus and Mars are still going to be in Leo. You know what I'm saying? Then we still have all these retrogrades. So you know, for the lesson of the day is, man, this is a learning process. Everybody chill. Just chill. This is a time to chill and try to get into your hobbies or something like that to pass this time over, and you'll be surprised at what you learn. You know what I'm saying? And even while I'm at this tone of voice, even in this location, everything, like, listen, man, my car been fucking up. I get on computers, websites fucking up, loading too long. Mercury is in Mercury going direct, and all these other planets being in retrograde is making Mercury look back and like, hey y'all, look, I'm ahead of y'all. I'm Hermes, I'm fast. But at the same time, it has to look back because it's leaving everything behind. So that's just like how we're doing with communication. Like I could sit here and go real abstract, but I'll be leaving all the practical things that really matter right now behind. So it wouldn't be a good reading to do it like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's this week. That's this week's shit. Flight boss bitch. You know, for sure. Grams. Air.